I eat the head? Should I do it?
Yeah, you gotta eat the head. The juice comes out. It's like you're in a good way.
Head
It's
juice.
like a gusher.
We're coming to the end of our epic journey across European land and sea, using ferries, coaches and trains. We're finally on the train to Naples, and adding up all the carbon emissions, we've actually totaled at 50 kilograms of CO2 per person, which is crazy.
We could literally now go back through another 7 countries, 5 times over, before producing the same amount of CO2 as one direct flight. It may take longer and be more expensive, but ultimately, it costs the planet less and is way more lols. You can get almost anywhere by foot from Naples city centre, though it can sometimes feel like the Vespas are hunting you. And you can use the metro or local buses to get to the beach. The historic centre can sometimes feel like an influencer conference, but Sanita, Montesanto, Pina Seca Market, and the Spanish Quarters are where locals go for spritzes and incredible food.
Can you believe we made it? We're here in Naples.
It's crazy to think that we got on a ferry from Newcastle and now we're all the way in Naples.
We had to teach ourselves new ways to travel. You need to be kind of ahead of yourself. You do need to plan. If you're not into planning, then get into it, because this is what you can get from it.
I have a really good feeling about Naples. It seems really lively, really beautiful. Everywhere I look, there's something interesting.
This time, in part 1 of our season finale, we catch a train to Naples, eat deep-fried pizza, and party at Refugee dancehall club. Welcome to the world without planes.
Before the pandemic, we made a sustainable guide to traveling Europe and found out it's funner without them anyway.
Arriving in town, we're meeting up with Neapolitan filmmaker Victoria Fiore, known for documenting the local tradition of fire games, which happen every year in the city.
Vicky would teach us how to cross the street in Naples without dying, and also show us the best food, bars, and other secrets.
Welcome to Napoli.
Thank you.
How you doing? Let's go eat, I'm hungry.
So how long have you lived in Naples for?
So I was actually born in London, but sort of raised between here and London. I moved here officially 4 years ago.
What are we eating? Whereabouts are we going?
Oh my, so we're going to Mercato di Pina Secca, so Pina Secca Market, and it's going to be street food. So I want you to try a bit of everything, and I want you to understand that Napoli is not just pizza.
It's also fried pizza.
Also fried pizza, and the fried pizza is so good. Right, so this is our first destination. We're gonna get a fried fish cone. Grazie. No, you have to eat this whole.
Even the head?
Yeah, I eat it whole.
It tastes so fresh, but then also so crispy and fried on the outside.
The attention is kept on the fish because you do have a light batter rather than it being like this huge caking of batter and like a tiny bit of fish. Should I eat the head? Should I do it?
Yeah, you gotta eat the head. The juice comes out. It's like a you're in a good way.
Head
It's
juice.
like a gusher.
This is an algae ball. I love it.
Is this your favorite food?
I love my algae balls. Happy algae balls. I'm gonna put it all in there.
There's like a seafood donut. This is incredible.
Zeppole di mare.
Zeppole di mare.
Right, we need to go to the next place. Come on. So we need to have everything here. We love fried stuff in Naples.
Yeah, I'm noticing that trend.
So fried zucchini flour, fried aubergines. We've got some fried polenta. We've got some little spaghetti balls and some little rice balls. Okay, grazie.
Put the specimens on the table. Oh my goodness.
Fried mac and
Arrest
cheese.
the man who made that.
Frittatina.
That's a dirty, dirty little snack.
This is straight filth.
I mean, should we have some vegetables, like a flour?
One of the proverbial 5 a day. Mamma mia.
Polenta square is magnificent.
Oh my God, the oil.
Are you joking?
They talk about the Mediterranean diet. Oh, it's so good for you. I'm like, nah.
Beige food is definitely my favorite of all the food groups.
It's a beige wonderland.
This way to the pizza fritta. This is the best fried pizza of the city. Buongiorno. Ciao, Vittoria. Una bella pizza, sì.
Fritta, ricotta, uovo, pomodoro, un po' di pepe?
Tutto.
Dai, una bella completa.
Grazie.
Il cibo napoletano è più buono, quindi ci piace per voi. Grazie.
Come si dice a Napoli, esiste la calma è la virtù. Uno e in tre.
He's getting us a beer. He's not even asking us, he's just getting us a beer.
Prego.
Buon appetito.
Grazie.
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 This is the best thing you've taken us to so far. This is incredible.
I genuinely was imagining just a slice thrown in the fire.
Like a Glaswegian thing. I didn't think I could fit more fried food in me, but I could eat 3 of these.
What's going on in here? Who's this guy?
So this guy is Padre Pio. He's known here as being sort of the patron saint of certain drug dealers. There's been times when they found like guns behind him or under his skirt or like drugs hidden under there. I don't know if they still do that anymore because they've been found out so many times by the police.
So what part of the city is this?
So right now we're in the Spanish quarters. In Naples we had Spanish Bourbon rule for a few hundred years, and in the 1700s they created this neighborhood to house all the military. All the streets are quite narrow, and then it became quite easy for criminal organizations to take part of it. It became like a center of prostitution and illicit drug trade, but that was in the past, and actually things are changing and looking up so much more. People of my generation, lots of people left because there wasn't much to do here, and there's a huge wave of people coming back and starting to work to make it into a city that we're proud of. Yeah.
My eyes have widened. I've caught sight of a very big Aperol sign. What's this place?
So we're at Camarota Spritz, €1 spritzes, famous all over Napoli.
Sorry, wait. Can I just pause you and rewind a second? Did you say €1 Aperol spritzes? The €1.
Right, guys. Today there's a really important match, Napoli versus Liverpool, and we're going to watch it.
Victoria's taking us to watch the Napoli-Liverpool game with her friend Sahi, a refugee who fled the Ivory Coast and has since made Naples his home.
I can show you one place when I watch the match of Napoli when I don't have time to go to São Paulo Stadium.
Why did you move from the Côte d'Ivoire?
En réalité, moi, j'avais pas l'idée de venire in Europe. C'è in Italia in generale. Quindi sono stato in Libia quasi 6 mesi perché sono stato in prigione, sono stato maltrattato, sono stato brutalisato. Ils font des vidéos où ils sont en train de te maltraiter, ils sont en train de te torturer et ils envoient à ta famille et puis ils envoient de l'argent. Sincèrement, ils te prennent le pistolet, ils tuent là-dessus, ils tuent l'autre devant toi pour te montrer que oui, si tes parents n'envoient pas de l'argent, je vais te tuer aussi. J'ai trouvé presque 300 autres Africains comme moi qui attendaient de monter sur la barca pour aller en Italie. Et on m'a embarqué, on a fait 3 heures, 4 heures de 150 personnes dans l'autre bateau, ils ont tous perdu la vie. On a dû attendre 3 heures sur l'eau internationale avant que le gros bateau arrive pour nous sauver. Mais l'essentiel est qu'on a été tous sauvés, tout le monde est sorti.
What can you show us about the Napoli that you love?
When you want to go to clubs, sometimes if you are black, you say no, you cannot enter. You have to be outside. You don't have your place here. But Teranga is our house. I can show you Teranga.
Teranga, meaning welcoming, is a migrant-run space that serves world food, runs club nights and puts on exhibitions celebrating diversity. Hearing about Saeed's harrowing journey to Naples on a migrant boat made us realise how privileged we are to have been able to travel freely.
Turangabar felt like an antidote to the right-wing immigration policies that have been spreading throughout the continent. A place where Neapolitans old and new could dance side by side.
Or try and dance, in Matt's case.
Napoli est très différent de l'Italie. Ça seulement tu dois comprendre la chaleur humaine qu'il y a ici, la convivialité, l'accueillance. Tu as des gens, des vrais amis avec qui tu es, des vraies personnes avec qui tu es, qui partagent des bons moments, des gens avec qui partager des bons moments.
Next time on The World Without Planes, it's part 2 of our season finale, where we visit a cemetery with 80,000 skulls that you can adopt.
That's a lot of dead people.
Learn to make the best pizza in the world.
We've been taught by literally the best.
And witness an ancient Neapolitan blood ritual.